Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. In the contest, we study different temples. We go to site, we take photographs, we analyze them. This is mainly to know the type of temple architecture. Now, this lecture we have totally devoted toward one of the style of temple architecture called as Hemadpanthi style. Now, temple architecture though has got two main divisions, that is Dravidian and Nagara. There are also Visera, which was of Western Chalukyan style. In addition to that, different regional styles are also developed. One of it is a Hemadpanthi style, that is Hemadpanthi Mandir. We are going to see in detail why it is called a different style together, in which way it differs from other, and is it a really style or it is a type of construction. Personally, there is a difference of opinion between, is there anything like Mr. Hemadpanth, who was Amatya of Mahamani, has really developed any style. But this was one of a style in the temple in which the temples were constructed at his time. That's why they are called Hemadpanthi style. But the word is bit controversial. We do agree with it. But let's go with the literature and what ASI says. Now, whatever we are putting it as a Hemadpanthi temples are as per the ASI website, or as far as ASI nomination. Now, what is the science behind temple? The Sanskrit manual narrating temple architecture were not rigid. Rather, they only had guidance. They had guidelines and the principles and the science on which the architect and artist has to apply his own innovative novelties and ideas to get a masterpiece out of it. So that's how so many temples are developed, so many types are developed. The basic of all these things is exactly same, and that was narrated by the Sanskrit. So let's get going to the today's topic of Hemadpanthi style of temples with some disclaimer and to the main topic. Now this picture is from the Daulatabad fort. This board is original, stating it was a Hemadpanthi temple, but nowadays it is in ruin, it is partial ruin. In spite of that, we are going to study it. Now, Hemadpanthi architecture, the style of architecture that originated in the Deccan region of the India, particularly in Maharashtra during 12th century, and they are accepted all over the world and called by same name, and it was popularized in 12th to 13th centuries. Now, most of the temples which were built in the Hemadpanthi style belongs to 12th and 13th century. The main feature, what are the main feature why this style is different? The use of large stone slabs for the construction of temples and other structure without using any mortar, any binding material, by locking stones by using technique often on the mortise joint. So it's a technique of joint, a technique of the piling up large slabs one over another by interlinking them, which were giving a stability. Now, decorative element carved into the stones such as figures of deities and geometrical patterns, use of the large and elaborated features, often adorned with the intricate carvings. You can well appreciate it. This pattern of the temple has not been changed. Use of distinct styles of shikhara above the sanctum sanctorum, which is a curvilinear in shape, convert the intricate carvings. They cover the intricate carvings. They protect them from the sun, rain and atmosphere. Use of large mandapas, halls and pillared galleries, which were also adorned with the decorative carvings. The outer wall of the Hemadpanthi temple are also built in a star shape. Where we have seen star shaped? Hoysala. Correct. In Hoysala style, all temples are on a raised jagati with a star-shaped base. So outer wall is a star shape. With the temple has got rectangular, square is something different, or in Rekha Nagara that is near circular, or it is in zigzag. The outermost Jagati part on which the circumambulatory path is, on which parikrama is there, is always star shaped in Hoysala type. Here also it is taken in same ways. In the star shaped plan, the outer wall of the temple has a zigzag design. Now whether Hemadpanthi style has gone into the Hoysala or Hoysala has been transferred to the Hemadpanthi style, that is a matter of debate, and important fact is both have complemented each other to give us a wonderful temples. The result into two interesting effects of the alternating light and shades. The important characteristic of the temple is masonry. The walls are built on the multiple small shrines with a temple complex dedicated to variable deities, and they are considered as one of the finest examples. So here we can get Ekakota, Dvikota, Trikota, Chatushkota, all are possible. Examples of Hemadpanthi temple, they are around Deccan, more in Maharashtra. So let's go in two ways in classifying them. First, because they are less outside Maharashtra. Mahadeva temple in Aiholi, we have video over it. The Jain Narayan temple in Pattatkal, we have video on that. Ladkhan temple, again we have a video. All these pictures we have shown in this lecture, but they are passing remarks. They are not in detail, because we are talking only of Hemadpanthi style and not to the details of the temple. So do visit our website, do visit our YouTube channel, links are given below, and enjoy the beauties of this temple. Now, what are the inside Maharashtra temples? Are Khandoba Mandir, Beed, then Godavareshwar temple, Sinnar, again it is Shiva temple, then Hemadpanthi Mahadeva Mandir, Sakagaon, that is Sakegaon or Sakegaon, both are same, then Chikali, Buldhana, then Markanda Mahadeva temple at Chamorshi, Tulza Bhavani at Turzapur, Bhagwanta temple at Barshi. They all are Hemadpanthi within the Maharashtras. Those who are interested can see some of them are covered by us, and we have got more on the outside Indian temples which we have just now seen. All these three videos are with us. Now furthermore, notable examples of the Hemadpanthi temples are Aundha Naganatha temple, then Vithala temple, Pandharpur, very very famous. The idol Vithala has come from Hampi, so it's a very special that the temple is in Maharashtra, idol is in Maharashtra, and the temple was constructed in Hampi, which is not having a deity. It is at Pandharpur. There is also a small temple of Vithala, which is old remains of Vitthal Mandir in Isbhavi, area of Pandharpur, known as Wakhari, that is Wakhari Koti Devalaya, and also known as Visawa Mandir. So they are all in Maharashtra. And then Parasnatha Mandir in Indapur, Pune, now partially submerged in the backwater of Ujni. Now Bhima Shankar Mandir, Nagara Temple, Gondia, then Yamai Mandir, Mahalung near Akloz, Narsimha Mandir, all are near Aurangabad. Mallikarjun Mandir is near Achler. Then Mahakaleshwar Temple is Zodiac Taluka, Malegaon, again in district Nashik is there. Now let's know the Hemadpanthi temple. This is a picture of Devgiri fort earlier, now Daulatabad fort, but the temple name is Hemadpanthi, though the fort name is Daulatabad. Now this is the temple. You can see whatever we have described, you will find over here. Here the carvings are not much, since it is around 900-year-old. but it gives you a fair idea as what is the Hemadpanthi style. It is few of the initial temples. This is a ceiling, not highly decorated. Once you are used to see South Indian temples, you will find fine carvings. Now this is Hemadpanthi architecture. It's known for its elaborated and ornamented decorations which you have just now seen, as well as use of large stone slabs interlocked without cement or any adhesive material. This is Aund Yamai. This is also Hemadpanthi temple as per the ISI board. Now this temple features Yamai temple is built on a small hill Aund near Satara. The top of the hill can be reached using steps. One side there are steps and another side there is road by car by which you can go right up to the top. There is a car parking, a nice car parking available. The temple complex has a head of Rakshas Aundhasur. So Rakshas Aundhasur, Rakshas is the demon. He was killed at Aund by Yamai. A well-carved Nandi and a Shivlinga. The idol of goddess Yamai in black stone is almost 2 meter height and is in cross-leg position, cross-leg sitting position. The temple is a family shrine or Kuladevata for large number of people in Maharashtra, and that was all over world. They come here to worship and they are their family gods. That is Kuladevat. The top of the temple has images and idols of various Hindu deities. The town and the temple has associated with a Panch Pratinidhi family. The Panch Pratinidhi family is a private, they were the owners of this temple and the Sansthan. Look at this beautiful temple constructed in a Hemadpanthi style. There are carvings. There is separate video made by us detailing all features of this temple. Here we are only emphasizing as far as Hemadpanthi style is concerned and how this temple is constructed in the Hemadpanthi style. Now let's come to the next Hemadpanthi temple. Again, it is according to ASI, it is a Hemadpanthi temple. It is Zabareshwar. Zabareshwar is a Fulton which can be equidistant from Pune or Satara. This is a beautiful temple. We have a detailed video on that. Here we'll see only the type of architecture, why it is called Hemadpanthi style. Now here, though it is partially ruined, you can see the beauty of it. Look at the Jagati base. It is steel-edged, star-shaped, raised above. And this is one of a very interesting temple, that is Ladkhan temple at Aiholi. It is one of a very initial temple. And once you look at it, you will just remember it is from the idea is taken from village council hall. Now here it is inside there is a Shiva, then there is a Nandi Vandapa and the staircase to go on the first floor. As though it is meant for the celebrations of the town. It is like a town council hall. The designing inspired from the wooden houses. Exactly. Initial temples were like that. The ideas were taken from the... Now this is Jain Narayan temple. Again from the Aiholi. Aiholi, Pattadakal, Badami, they are near each other and these temples are equidistant. Then this is Jain Narayan temple. Again you can see it is in Hemadpanthi style as per ASI listing. Now this also we have covered in a different video in extensive details. Here only we are narrating its Hemadpanthi style. Now what are the learning object of Hemadpanthi style of temples? With its exquisite carvings and distinct use of material, no mortar, no cement, no adhesives. The Hemadpanti style is truly adds a unique flavor to the palette of the Indian temple architecture and styles. One of the pioneering in the world. That time it was originating, and they have constructed a lot of temples, of which majority are in Maharashtra, but some you can find in Karnataka also. It is truly amazing how each style has its own story to tell us. We have to just have open eyes and open ears to appreciate all these things. It is Hemadpanti style, a distinct architectural tradition hailing from Maharashtra. It is unique and stands out in its own rights. Its key features we have already seen: the material, the style dominantly uses black stone, lime, giving the temple a unique aesthetic appeal. The intrinsic carvings. One of the hallmark of Hemadpanti style is the intricate carvings that adorn every inch of the temple wall, narrowing various mythological stories. I hope you have enjoyed this Hemadpanti temple lecture. If you have liked it, give us a like. If you have more information, you are welcome to give us. Do visit our website and subscribe to our channel. This is Dr. Anil Joshi logging off. Till we meet in next video shortly. Goodbye, good luck and take care.